What's up, everybody? It's Heems, and guys, we are back with another reaction video. Today, our suggestion comes from the one and only Chris Baratus, and he wanted us to check out this short film. It is called Devil Mountain. Real quick, just a little bit of the details. Mark Takashi, it's a samurai short. Mark Takashi, Shuna Iijima. So we're about to go ahead and check that out, guys. So without further ado, let's play this video. And I love the careful detail, even like as far as like their attire and like what they use to represent that era and time, just the whole vibe and even like the overall setup, like it all just fits perfectly and it looks nice. To anybody out there, let me know as far as like with the fishing process. Is that actually how they were able to improvise and make like the set of fishing rods using the bamboo? Because that actually is very creative. Like I'm wondering what they used to in that time frame of like as far as like hooks, or do they even use like necessarily like a hook, or what do they use to capture? Yeah, it's kind of hard not to notice you play like you just sit there. Like you look like you already on some trouble as soon as you walk by. Even the way he held his the pieces together, it was almost like in the form of like a sword or like a sword stance.
Hey, you. What are you doing? Loosen your grip. Relax your shoulders.
So since this is in English, guys, bear with me. I think I'm still going to keep like the subtitles or the captions on just for anybody else that may or may be using or watching that may be impaired in some shape or form.
The fish can sense when you try too hard. Just to that throw. It was all wrong for these conditions.
Here.
Take one of mine.
Thank you.
You don't look like a fisherman. What did you used to do before this?
Well, I was,
whatever it was. I think you should go back to doing it again.
Yeah, I don't think you want him to do that right now, though. Get some new fresh fish. And I ain't talking about, yeah.
I wanted to thank you. I am Kingo. I traveled from Edo in the hope of becoming an adept fisherman like yourself.
Are you a samurai?
Please, please. I was samurai. May I ask your name, Sensei?
Sensei? No, I'm called Tokuhei.
Tokuhei. Tokuhei, I want to thank you. Tonight's the first time in many months I will eat without having to gamble or steal for my meal.
I must go now.
I have a room at Manzo's in the village. May I walk with you for a while? I was sick of being a samurai. I began to notice the crops growing, the flowers in the fields, and it gave me a new sense of hope. My family couldn't understand such things. They all thought it was foolishness, of course.
So, you decided to resign your post and move here all the way from Edo to learn how to fish?
So you also think I'm a fool?
It's getting late. My wife will be worried.
I hope we will meet again to fish and talk some more.
I don't know. He comes across genuine, but like, yeah, just and also playing the fool. The fact that he first technically didn't fish. I mean, he showed him the stance and everything, but it never. I don't know. Like, it just panned immediately to him later on, like catching the fish already. Like, it seemed like either you were already setting him up or just waiting for a moment to get to know the person, or I don't know. Just something about him was off.
You're so late. Is everything alright?
Let me go back real quick. That looked almost like the hooks from the freaking, or maybe that's the herbs. It looked so different. Okay, let's see. Okay. Never mind. I was like, wait, that looks like hooks.
You're so late. Is everything alright?
Everything's fine.
Did you have a good catch today?
Here, drink this. I spoke to that doctor today and he gave me this medicine for you.
That's why you came back so late. But how did you pay for this?
I did have a good catch today. You should be resting.
I feel better now. The least I can do is to prepare the fish.
I met a fishing samurai today.
A fishing samurai?
Yeah. He said he was from Edo and he no longer wanted to be a samurai. Become a fisherman.
What was his name?
Kingo. He was the worst fisherman I've ever met.
You should give him a chance. Maybe he really wants to learn something.
Sure. Something strange about it.
What is it?
I don't know. You can't trust a hungry samurai.
Sometimes I don't understand what you are so afraid of. It wouldn't hurt you to trust someone.
You should rest.
Shoot, it's hard out here in this Edo era. You know what I'm saying? The feudal, like, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what could happen at this point. Like, I don't know. It was just something about his vibe. Like, it just already gave off that. Because it was the whole ominous of him having that hat, the way it was shaped, and just his presence and that stance. It's just, what is he really for? And why did you travel all the way from Edo just to learn how to fish? You could do that with anybody from where you were originally. Oh. Ooh. That's not good. Why would you lean out to the freaking branch like that?
Wait!
Lord and Simon, this man tried to attack the palanquin.
No, Lord, it was an accident.
Keep quiet!
Yeah, I don't like that. That sounds like kill him. Deal with the boy. Oh.
You have insulted Lord Enzymo. You desire satisfaction. Tomorrow, at the hour of the snake, be at the Devil Mountain Temple. And remember this, fisherman. If you don't show up tomorrow...
Yeah, I felt a little pressure on my neck right there. I don't know, the way he clasped or like sheathed that sword and then unsheathed it, it was just like, it was too fast, like damn near almost instantaneous. Really? You just left everything too? Like, you can still grab that.
I've heard of him. Denzaimon. It's madness to take on a gifted swordsman in a real duel. You don't stand a chance.
I wanted to run. But I couldn't leave Kaede.
They could have killed you right there.
Maybe that would have been better. What am I supposed to do with this?
You fight.
Take it. Show them you can die with honor.
I'm a fisherman.
Take it.
I don't want to die.
Take the sword. Go on, take it!
I can't! I can't.
That's the difference. He's willing to die, and you're clinging to life. For samurai, the choice isn't between life or death, only between honor or dishonor. That's what makes them think they're better than you. Take it.
Now get up.
There's a lot I have to teach you, and very little time to do it.
Training montage.
Thin Iijima expects you to die like a samurai. At least you should look like one. Try to loosen your wrists. And also your shoulders. You're too tense. Relax. One step forward. Yeah.
I know you guys are probably gonna kill me always stopping, but like it's something about this, like too, like just watching this, it makes you appreciate like martial arts and the code of the samurai, the code of the warrior, everything as a whole, the mentality, and even just that phrase of like, while you cling to life, it was a video I watched on Facebook just the other day, but there's people who have a lot of fears, but there is the fear of, dying or, being or deleting or whatnot have you, but then there's the fear of not truly living either. And sometimes you have to like take those extremes and risk, or at least like in that particular time frame, or even in a life and death situation in a fight, and people could sense that, and like he already knew that when that samurai first like sheathed and unsheathed his sword, or unsheathed and then sheathed it. He already saw that. It's interesting too. At some point, I'm gonna pull out the books and stuff just to show you. Like I actually have the book from Miyamoto Musashi, and then I have another samurai book. It just, if anything, like it just inspires you and actually just makes you want to like get back. Like in this case, talked about a coach and everything.
That's better. I'll give her the letter.
I wish there was some way to repay your kindness.
You can't. Do exactly as I showed you. Be resolved to an honorable death. Be ready to die.
Man, this just got me pumped.
fisherman is right on time.
I'm going on a limb here, but we'll see how this turns out. I'm starting to think maybe just from that. I don't know. It's the same attire from what I seem like to any Chris Baradas. You watched it with me. The trailer for Animusha, Way of the Samurai. Now, what is the purpose of the strap when they wear that? To anybody out there, please let me know. I appreciate you. And disclaimer, I never finished the actual full book of the Miyamoto Musashi, so bear with me too.
Tokoe the fisherman has arrived to settle this matter honorably.
Do you mock my lord? Yasuke!
Doesn't matter what he wears or says.
He seems like he got a little bit of respect for him in comparison to his little buddy back there. Or his flunky. It was almost like he wasn't expecting him to unsheath his weapon. It could work out for him and then work against him the snow in this situation. It made me wonder, from his original intention, was it ever to actually fight him? Was it to teach him humility? Was it to teach him even respect? And then I'm wondering, even then, the mysterious samurai, like, what exactly did he teach him? Did he just only I'm assuming he did more than just teach him to stand there. Because even from that, from him coming down like that, if he could have even just timed in just like even from the belly, if he commits to it. But he just literally, like he just stood there and like he didn't, maybe that was never his aim, or maybe he saw already, or he pre-anticipated. But you saw even the nervousness from him originally when he first unsheathed his sword, the fisherman. It's like, oh, like maybe he didn't even expect him to draw his sword, but saw the conviction and whatnot. And then I like the camera play too, because it gives you the impression, like, especially from the pan down to the ground and up, like as if, and even the pause at the feet, like, are we about to see blood? Did he make the strike? What happened?
Where have you been all night? I was so worried.
Didn't you get my letter?
What letter? Why do you dress like this?
Didn't Kingo come by to see you this morning?
Who? No. Takeshi, what is this all about? What are you laughing about? Okay, I'm serious. I'm serious, Takeshi.
Was it a setup? Oh. Like, not really like a setup. Like, did he do, was all this like orchestrated? Were they all in on it just to like teach him something, or like in payment for the fish? Like,
Luck smiled on both of us today.
You knew that would happen?
No.
Not really. When I was licensed, my fencing master told me, "Be resolved, you both will die. In death lies victory."
I noticed you using the wrong hook, by the way.
But you gave me this one yourself.
Give the wrong one. Smart fishing's fun.
God, that, you know, that's so many different ways to interpret that situation. Because I was like, I don't know. I was like, were they all in on it? Did he know the guy? And were they all like doing this just to, like, as if like an exchange to teach? Was it even from that Lord? Was that his intention to teach and to humble somebody, or maybe saw the type of resolve that maybe he had and wanted to help fix? Or was it really that, yeah, even that, like, was he trying to teach him as if like to strengthen his resolve, or, you know, to learn something Because then you see even at that end where it's like he just like, it's like he was ready to die, or as if like you were ready, and as if maybe that was what he wanted him to like prep. Because even his henchman or his retainer, the samurai that assisted him, if that's the proper term, he just stood there like and then even then he's like, how dare you, or as if, you know, you address the Lord like this, or why are you wearing that? And he's like, relax, as if I got this. And he did. He just sat there and he was like, and then like you see him like right there. It was like he was about to hit him in the neck. And it's like you're looking at the position that he's about to strike down. And I'm like, this could go either way. You know, if he plays his cards right and he shifts over and, you know, let's see, vertical's up and down, horizontal. If he went for like a horizontal slash or like, you know, from down and up, he may or may would have taken in the factor of the snow. Like it's anybody's game. And that's like, you have to make your move swift, but you don't want to overexert or potentially put yourself in a position where you slip and lose your balance. It was kind of like, I don't know, like a short, it's got to be short and clean. But then just to see that in the end, and like he's, you know, just accepted his death, and the guy just saw, though, even then, to still, on one hand, you accept your death, but you still see the sword drawn forward. And it, honestly, in that sense, I mean, he could, it's like, the fisherman was in a position to die, but even in that moment, that samurai could have died too from even just that fourth thrust or just running into the damn sword. And that amount of respect. Like it does, like it really gives you like a different kind of look and feel and just the overall resolve. For the interest of time, guys, too, I'm going to be getting out of here. By the time you probably watch this video, I've already finished what I did, but really quickly, I actually have a couple of books that I still held on to, and it just, I don't know, it just makes me, yeah, I have a couple of books, if you guys didn't hear that I still hold on to, and it was actually the Book of the Five Rings, and this is the book from Miyamoto Musashi, and I also have Hagakure, and I remember watching this from a Ghost Dog, and it was I just had to sit there and grab that when I could. Overall, though, a nice, good movie. You could feel the emotion, the raw emotion in each portion. Everything, the scenery, the setup, the overall atmosphere was on point. And the emotion and, you know, with both between the fisherman and the wandering samurai to, you know, meeting the Lord, to the retainer and everything, it was really heartfelt. And it was like, I don't know, it just got me pumped just even watching. Like, you know, even like I said, you know, it's times like that it's good to have your coach on deck. It's like, coach, let me get back. And it's funny, one of my coaches, Rock Johnson, he actually does sword play, even like with kendo and stuff like that. So it I don't know, it just, all in all, like, it was cool just to see that and to feel that throughout the entire film. Definitely give it a 9 out of 10. Absolutely top tier. To everybody out there, I strongly recommend you check this out. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, share the video, share the channel on all social media platforms, online, offline, to your friends, your family, fellow content creators, reactors, and streamers alike. That's being fair too, by the way, but honestly, I mean, me going on top tier, I was like, it's still a 10 out of 10 for me. But if we're going to put it on an average scale, to everybody, make sure you drop those suggestions in the comments below. Make sure you include both the title as well as the channel and the link. If for whatever reason the link is giving you a hard problem, just put exclusively the title and the channel, and I should be able to reference to that. We do all types of reactions. We do from between like music, various music from all over to hip hop, R&B, beatboxes, fan films, fan animations, and so forth. So feel free to drop as many suggestions as you possibly can. And to everybody that's been donating in the super chat or in the thanks, it's not a requirement, but it is greatly appreciated. And I love each and every one of you. Chris Baratis, thank you for an awesome pick once again. I will see you soon. Peace till the next video and streams.